This is coverage you can count on. WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
It is 4:30 on this Thursday. Okay. Good morning. I'm Matt Barquero.
I'm Caitlin Smith, and it's going to be a frosty night tonight, Christine.
We have an impact night for that reason. Let me show you our Storm Team Live Radar Network this morning. It is quiet. It's dry. There's not a cloud out there. Boy, it has been incredibly dry overnight. Dew points right now, they're in the 30s. We have temperatures in the 40s, and there's your very dry air with dew points upper 30s to near 40 degrees. It's a chilly start for sure, but it's going to be even colder tonight into tomorrow morning. Today, though, is the coldest day of the week, afternoon-wise, with a high of only 62 degrees. Our average high today is 68. We're going to see wall-to-wall sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful day, not quite as breezy as yesterday. But if you want that crisp fall feel, today is your day. We'll talk about the cold weather and the impacts tonight coming up.
All right. Thanks, Christine. A chase and shootout with state police on a major highway in Franklin County has ended with the suspect dead and 2 state troopers in the hospital this morning. This played out on Interstate 81 in Antrim Township, but state police have started with a retail theft in Guilford Township.
So as for those state troopers, police tell us that one is in what's called serious condition. The other is critical. We're hoping to hear some of the recording there from the scanner traffic.
According to state police, troopers got a call for the theft at a Dick's Sporting Goods on Lincoln Way East just after 6 o'clock yesterday evening. Police say the suspects left the scene and started driving on 81.
So the troopers did put down spike strips to try to stop that vehicle, which did work. That was on 81 at exit 3, but state police say the 3 people inside did not all follow commands. They say 2 females followed their orders, but then a male started shooting at them, hitting 2 of the troopers. The troopers shot back, killing those suspects. And as we mentioned, both state troopers taken to the hospital there at WellSpan York Hospital this morning. And in the next half hour, News 8's Gabrielle Thomas will be joining us live in Franklin County to continue following this investigation.
We are hearing reaction about this shooting from state leaders here in Pennsylvania, starting with Governor Shapiro and his wife Lori. He says that they are praying for the state troopers involved and that the state's law enforcement officers are the best of us. Also, we're hearing from Attorney General Dave Sunday. He also posted on X, writing in part, "I join all Pennsylvanians in praying for the recovery of the injured officers."
The Pennsylvania State Troopers Association issued a statement as well, saying in part, each day the men and women of the Pennsylvania State Police go to work prepared to give their last full measure. We can never thank them enough for their incredible bravery. And the Fraternal Order of Police shared this. These troopers showed the kind of bravery and selflessness that defines the Pennsylvania State Police. We are grateful they are receiving the care they need and pray for their full recovery.
And you can stay with WGAL as we continue to follow this story and continue to get updates. You can follow along by having all these updates sent straight to your phone as soon as we get them. You can activate that feature on the WGAL app.
It's 4:34 and heading over to Steelton in Dauphin County, where the search continues for the man who police say shot 2 people on Tuesday. Police say he is considered armed and dangerous. They were showing you him on your screen. Police say 23-year-old Quadmir Rameau shot Kenyatta Henry and also Nakeem McGraw near a mini mart on 4th Street. Now, Henry was killed, and we are learning more about that suspected shooter, Rameau. We found court documents that show he pled guilty to burglary in Susquehanna Township in November of last year, and other court papers show he also pled guilty to attempting to elude officers in Cumberland County a month before that. Steelton police now have a warrant out for his arrest.
Classes for students in the Steelton High Spire School District, they will resume on Tuesday. Teachers will have a professional development day tomorrow, then students have a 3-day weekend for Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday. A balloon release was held outside Henry's house in Steelton with about 100 people there to gather and mourn. Investigators say Henry was shot and killed just a block from his house on Tuesday afternoon. He graduated from Steelton High Spire and played football there from 2015 to 2017. News 8 talked with his cousin.
We were really close. He it's kind of like, even though the title is cousin, he was really like a big brother to me. And I was like, wow, it took me a little while to process it.
Well, Steel High football team says that they are dedicating this week to Henry, including their practice and film sessions and their game upcoming against Camp Hill.
New this morning, Harrisburg police say they have arrested a man in connection to Monday night's deadly stabbing. Police say they took 49-year-old Douglas Spearman into custody yesterday. He is charged with murder. Officers say he stabbed a man to death just before 11 Monday night on North Front Street. And the state budget now more than 2 months overdue, but a budget bill is heading to the state Senate.
Get that bill passed 105 to 98 in the state house yesterday. All state Democrats, along with 3 Republicans, joined them in that vote. House leaders say the plan would spend about $50 billion. That's about 5% more from last year's state budget. Education and Medicaid are 2 major focuses in this budget.
Governor Josh Shapiro says the bill is about $1.2 billion below what he proposed, but he says he is prepared to sign it.
It's time for the Senate to come back to work, be serious about passing a budget. What the House did today represents real compromise. It is ridiculous that the Senate can't get its act together and pass a budget where the spending is less than what's known as TABOR, which used to be the conservative blueprint for spending.
Governor Shapiro is, of course, now urging Senate Republicans to pass the budget, but they still say they need time to review the bill. We're hearing
it's been because their numbers have been so high, and I kept hearing today, and I hear the governor say, we're not calling for a tax increase. Well, you might not be using those words, but when you're spending that much more than what we are bringing in, you're calling for a tax increase.
With 50 members in the state Senate, the bill would need at least 26 votes to pass.